Hello, my name is Tom McNamara. I'm honored to be the mayor of the City of Rockford, and we're here with the Heroes and Sheros podcast, and we are really fortunate. We have one of my favorite City of Rockford employees with us today. We have Wendy with us. Wendy, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been at the city, and what department you work in?
I've been with the city for almost 9 years.
Wow.
I started as an analyst, and I did that for about a year. And then I moved to the manager position, which is the role that I'm currently at right now.
Awesome. I'll ask you, if you're enjoying it. No, that would be an unfair question to ask you in front of me. But
I really like it, actually.
So today we're talking in this podcast specifically, we're talking to individuals who have been really impactful and engaged with our ERGs, our employee resource groups. Can you tell us a little bit about the ERG group that you are part of?
I am part of Somos, COR, which is the Hispanic group here in the city. I started the group as, and I was the chair of the group when it first started, and then I moved into the advisory role. I have to say I've had a great experience with the group. All of our members contribute to the success of the group and our activities, and I'm very pleased with the work that we've done so far.
Awesome. And so now you're the advisor, right?
Yes.
What does an advisor do?
I basically provide support to and work side by side with the chair of the group.
Okay.
This is a new role for the chair of the group in a leadership position. So I coach our chair to make sure that all of our activities are aligned with our vision and that move in the right direction.
Awesome. Who is the chair right now?
Miguel.
Okay.
Miguel Hernandez.
Fantastic. So I guess a couple of quick questions just so folks, we often hear the word ally, and I think some people know what it means, and then I think some people think they know what it means, and some just don't know. What does being an ally mean to you?
For me, being an ally is someone that provides support to your group, whether it's just by showing up to your events or by contributing to make the events happen. We have allies throughout the city that help with permits, get everything moving, that help with setup in our events, and just people that we work with on a daily basis that just show support. And, we have a great allies in our group that always show up to our events, always contribute, even if it's for 10 minutes to just be there, and we're very grateful for those people.
Wonderful. What motivated you, Wendy, to get involved in Somos?
I was really excited actually to hear about when Sheros told me about the idea of having an employee resource group. I was kind of excited to have that and have a group of people that we can grow together. Have professional development here in the city, and especially having a space for a sense of belongingness here too. So I was really excited when I heard about the group.
That's wonderful. What's Somos's mission?
It's to promote diversity. Diversity, pretty much have our group members grow. Professional development through volunteering work and some community as well.
Wonderful. So, one thing I've been really impressed with your work and the entire team's, the ERG's work, of Somos's work, is the number of kind of different initiatives you've already taken on in a really short period of time. We were joking with Michelle from the police department that she was saying that you are the epitome of ERGs at the city, and I would tend to agree with that. Could you touch on some of those events? In my head, I'm thinking of, you've had youth participate in artwork. I've had the opportunity to speak with youth in council chambers. You've done events citywide, utilizing parking trucks and food trucks. Can you talk a little bit about those events?
So we kind of started the planning at the beginning of the year when we have to present an agenda to our human resources department. So what Miguel and I worked through this time, we said, okay, let's see, everyone in our group wanted to do something with kids, wanted to contribute to development and some sort of capacity with kids. So we had a member from RISA reach out to us last year.
Really?
And asking if we wanted to participate. And we were like, yes, tell us how we can contribute. So continuing that, this time for this year, we plan, okay, we're going to do something with the kids. Someone from a group mentioned, it would be nice if we showcase some of the art, in school, sometimes through art class. They're very talented people. So then we came with the idea, okay, well, let's just have then during the Hispanic Heritage Month, let's just have 2 events and let's just focus on those 2 events. We want to work with kids that are growing up, especially because we know they're the future of our community, but also we wanted to give them a different outlook from what they are used to see maybe at home. A lot of people don't know, if I want to work for City Hall, where do I go? Or what are some of the careers that we have here at City Hall? Do you have to be professional? What kind of trades? There's everything here, really. We have everything, all sort of careers in here in the city. So just giving exposure to the kids to, hey, maybe I want to do something like this, when I grow up. And if you start with the kids when they're little, they grow up with that.
That's for sure. So at the city, I think we've made some progress in some areas, but we also have lots of work to do, right? And I say that as a community, but also us as an organization. What do we, in your opinion, as a city and as that organization, need to be doing to inspire more people to embrace our ERGs and to support our ERGs?
I think probably recognizing the differences in people, the differences in cultures, in experiences. I always say that change always comes from the top, and I mean, you guys have done a great job starting this employee resource groups, but it kind of has to continue, throughout all the layers down. Managers and supervisors have great impact on their employees, and if you have someone that collaborates and some sort of allows for employees to participate, more employees will follow that path. We understand that work, it's work, and at any rate, we don't want someone participating and not doing their job. That's not our goal. We understand that if we dedicate some time doing certain activities, we have to, wrap it up and get our work done. So, but going back to your question, I think it comes from maybe being flexible, being a little more flexible. Some employees want to participate, but they just don't have the time.
Yeah. So maintain it. Make sure that we're making sure it's that we maintain that it is a top priority, but then also making sure that we're flexible with employees, because as you mentioned in your previous answer, people are doing all these different jobs, and some have significant time constraints on when they can and can't do things. Kind of hard to pull a police officer off the streets, so making sure that we're flexible with that. Is that what you're saying? Wonderful. What would you say to someone who's watching this to try to inspire them to join one of our ERGs or to think of an ERG that they could create?
I would say if you want to participate on any of the ERG groups, reach out to any of the members. There's a bulletin in the elevator with contact information. It's just a quick email. And as far as for Somos, if you contact me or anybody from our group, we can add to the meetings, add the person to the meetings, and kind of explain a little bit what the group is about and if they would like to participate.
When do you guys typically meet?
We meet on once a month on a Thursday.
Once a month on Thursday. Okay.
So it's just 1 hour, an hour and a half max per month.
Perfect. Anything you want to add that maybe I've missed that you think is really important to get out to employees and coworkers about the importance of ERGs or Somos as something maybe coming up or things that you've just accomplished?
No, not really.
Perfect.
Just maybe thanking all of you guys for starting the employee resource groups and for being an ally too in all of our events.
Well, thank you sincerely for the work that you do. I mean, you do an amazing job, and I know in talking to Director Haggerty, she loves you and the work that you do, and I do as well on a day-to-day basis. But just to see how you and the entire Somos ERG have really got up, but then got up and running. I mean, it's really fun to see City Hall packed with families and young people who are there to celebrate their artwork, who probably, most of them had probably never walked into City Hall. And to say that this is your City Hall, I mean, I think you're doing so much more with that ERG group than just inside kind of the four walls of being a city employee. You're really bringing it out to the community, and it's really, really special to see. So on behalf of myself, administration, I know Director Hunter and HR, and our city council, we're really proud of the work that you do in the Somos ERG, so thank you.
Thank you.
And again, to those watching, I would just say, if you are interested, you want to join one of the existing employee resource groups, or maybe you're thinking there's an employee resource group gap that you want to fill with a new group, please step forward. You can reach out to those existing members like Wendy of an ERG, or you could reach out to Sheros Hunter, the Director of HR, to start maybe a new employee resource group. Thanks for joining us for our Heroes and Sheros podcast. Have a wonderful day.